The movie begins with two men in a taxi. One of them is driving, while the other sits in the back, wearing a striking black and red suit. This man is Deadpool, the central figure of the story. He's on his way somewhere, chatting with the taxi driver. During their conversation, Deadpool reveals he's been hunting his enemy for over a year. He's determined to find him soon and put an end to him. The driver, curious, asks why he's so intent on the search. Deadpool explains it's about revenge. His enemy ruined his face and subjected his body to countless experiments. To prove his point, he pulls off his mask, showing the driver his scarred face, and says, "Take a look for yourself." As they talk, Deadpool glances at the back seat and realizes his bag of weapons is missing. Frustrated, he tells the driver, "Damn, I left the bag behind. Now I'm stuck with just the swords." That's all he has this time, along with a gun holding only 12 bullets. He mutters, "I'll have to finish him with these." The driver finds Deadpool's way of speaking odd, almost funny, but listens quietly. Suddenly, as the taxi crosses a bridge, Deadpool leaps out. He lands and starts kicking his legs playfully, sketching in the air how he plans to take down his enemy. Moments later, he spots his enemy's cars. Without hesitation, he rushes over and uses his gun to shoot and kill one of his enemy's companions. The scene turns chaotic as the cars tumble and crash. It's here we learn the enemy's name is Francis, a major villain and a cruel man. Word of Deadpool's fight with Francis spreads quickly, even making it onto TV news. Next, we see a massive man who looks like he's made of steel, watching the news from a house. He gets furious and calls over a teenage girl with short hair. Together, they storm off to confront Deadpool. The story then shifts to the past, before Deadpool became who he is. Back then, he was just Wade, a regular guy. He's at a bar with his friend, watching a fight break out between a huge man and someone else. Wade enjoys the chaos. A woman named Vanessa approaches him, and they hit it off. Over time, they grow close and spend a year together, but one day, Wade collapses. When he wakes up, tests reveal he has cancer in his brain, liver, and lungs. The news leaves him shaken and scared. The scene cuts back to the present. Deadpool is battling Francis, but Francis escapes. As Deadpool chases him, he hears a sound like Francis's wife is trailing him. Turning around, he sees Francis instead. Deadpool drives his sword into Francis, blood dripping from his nose. "Today, I've taken my revenge," Deadpool says. "You're the one who wrecked my face." He removes his mask again to show Francis, who gasps, "So it's you?" As they talk, the Steel Man appears from behind, grabs Wade, and hurls him aside. The story flashes back again. Vanessa is reassuring Wade, "Don't worry, I'll stick by you. We'll get treatment together," but Wade refuses, saying, "No, Vanessa, I can't let you see me like this. What if something happens to me? I don't want that." Upset, he heads to a bar where his friend tells him a man has been waiting to meet him. Wade meets the stranger, who says, "I know about your illness and can help you. I can even give you superpowers." Wade declines, insisting, "No, I just want a normal life," and walks away. Back in the present, the Steel Man confronts Deadpool, asking, "What's wrong with you? Why misuse your powers?" Deadpool snaps back, "Don't preach to me. I'll take revenge my way." The teenage girl yells at Deadpool to look behind him. He turns, but Francis has already fled. Furious, Deadpool attacks the Steel Man, blaming him for distracting him. In the fight, Deadpool's wrists and a leg break against the Steel Man's tough body. The Steel Man, enraged, strikes back hard, sending Deadpool flying. Then he ties Deadpool's wrists and drags him off. Instead of begging to be freed, Deadpool shocks everyone by cutting off his own hand, blood pouring out. For a normal person, this would be fatal, but Deadpool survives a secret to be revealed later. He jumps off the bridge and lands in a junk truck. The story shifts to the past again. Wade, still human, faints and wakes up in a strange place with two people, a man and a woman, standing over him. They inject him with something and perform brutal experiments, torturing him with electric shocks, icy water, and beatings. His condition worsens, but they're trying to trigger mutations in his body to unlock super abilities. No changes happen yet. Tied up alongside another patient, Wade learns from him that the doctor behind this is Francis, the same Francis he's now hunting. Francis returns, locking Wade in an oxygen-deprived chamber. Inside, Wade's body transforms, his skin burning as if hit by acid. Francis taunts him, but Wade stays silent. When Francis leaves, Wade pulls a matchstick from his mouth, lights it, and tosses it into a pipe connected to a gas cylinder. The lab erupts in flames. Wade escapes and attacks Francis, but he's too weak to win. Francis stabs him with a rod and flees as the burning lab collapses. Hours later, the fire dies out, leaving the building in ashes with Wade buried beneath. When he emerges, he's stand to be alive. The experiments gave him mutation superpowers that let him heal and make him nearly immortal, though his body is now scarred beyond recognition. Worried about Vanessa, Wade heads to find her, but people stare at him in horror. Unaware of how he looks, he presses on. Vanessa enters a building just as Wade catches his reflection in a mirror outside. Devastated, he mutters, "She never accepted me like this," and heads to the bar instead. He shows his friend his ruined face, saying, "Vanessa won't want me now." His friend asks, "What's the fix?" Wade laments that the man who promised a cure is gone, but his friend points out, "The one who wrecked your face is still out there. He thinks you're dead and powerless. Make a mask and suit, hide who you are, and hunt him down. I'll call you Deadpool." Inspired, Wade goes home, crafts a simple mask from white cloth, and begins his quest for Francis. A year passes as Deadpool searches, killing Francis's allies when he can't find him. Eventually, he designs his iconic black and red suit. One day, he gets a tip about Francis's location and confronts a man who once offered to cure him. Suspecting a link to Francis, Deadpool demands, "Where is he?" Terrified, the man spills the details. Past and present collide as the real story kicks off. After falling into the junk truck, Deadpool wakes up outside an old lady's house. She's blind and kind, helping him wash clothes and inspiring his red and black suit. They bond, and he tells her his story, revealing his healing powers, like how his severed hand will regrow. He asks to stay until it does, then vows to resume his hunt for Francis. Meanwhile, Francis and his female accomplice, the one who experimented on Wade, visit Wade's friend at the bar, demanding to know where Wade is. The friend plays dumb, but the woman spots a photo of Wade and Vanessa, saying, "I know her. We can use her to find him." After they leave, the friend warns Wade. Panicked, Wade rushes to Vanessa's workplace, another bar, asking if anyone's seen her. Spotting her, he hesitates, fearing her reaction to his face, and ducks into the bathroom. Someone tells Vanessa a man was looking for her, and she steps outside, hopeful it's Wade, but Francis and his accomplice kidnap her. When Deadpool emerges, she's gone. Then he gets a text from Francis under the alias Ajax saying, "Want Vanessa back. Come to this spot." Deadpool grabs his weapons, recruits the Steel Man and the teenage girl, and takes the same taxi to a junkyard where Francis waits. He forgets his weapon back again, groaning, "Damn, just a sword now. Can I fight with this?" Francis's crew arrives, and a battle erupts. The Steel Man and teenager take on Francis's allies while Deadpool climbs a container to face Francis. They clash fiercely. Below, Francis's accomplice chokes the Steel Man, but the teenager unleashes her powers, causing a blast that shakes the junkyard. Vanessa, trapped in a glass chamber, nearly falls as containers topple. Deadpool saves her just in time, pulling her free. Francis attacks again, but Deadpool recovers and fights back, demanding, "Fix my face." Francis laughs, mocking him. Furious, Deadpool pulls his gun to shoot, but the Steel Man shouts, "Don't misuse your powers." "You're a hero." Deadpool ignores him and fires, killing Francis. The Steel Man, despite his tough exterior, is shaken and vomits. Vanessa rushes to Deadpool, punching him in anger. He lets her, saying, "Go ahead, I deserve it." "But I'll show you something you might not accept me after," she asks. "What's that?" He tells her to remove his mask. She peels off one, then another, revealing his scarred face. Staring at him, she says, "What's wrong with it? Eyes, nose, mouth all there." "Just skin, and who doesn't have skin problems? I'll get used to it." "I'm not leaving you." Relieved, they reconcile, their bond restored.
Oh hey, you beautiful weirdos, smash subscribe, slap that like button, and ring the bell icon like it's a jackpot. Oh, and share because sharing is sexy. Now go, make me proud.